What's going on? Welcome to the mix. Now we got a great show for you tonight. Our boy Toosii is getting back in the mix with us in just a little bit, but we got so much to talk about. Jazz, why don't you get us started, baby girl? FYI, I'm in a hotel because I'm traveling. I'm working on the road. Y'all know I'll be doing a lot of things. Got to be a lot of places at the same time. Take it away, Jazz.
We know you're a busy man.
All right.
Romeo,
you work right.
So listen, you guys, there is some exciting news coming out of Hollywood with the announcement of this year's Hollywood Walk of Fame class of 2022, because it's full of Black excellence, baby. The 2022 class will include Tracee Ellis Ross, Michael Strahan, DJ Khaled, Ashanti, Kenan Thompson, Michael B. Jordan, Queen Regina King, and last but certainly not least, the late, great Nipsey Hussle. So as I said, this class is full of Black excellence, but I want to know from you guys, who are you most excited about receiving a star this year?
Regina King. Regina.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Romeo's answer.
Like, why Regina don't got a star already? That's what I'm wondering.
It's the
That's
same
crazy.
thing. I feel like she's been deserved that.
Regina has been like killing it since the early 80s. Like the fact that she doesn't have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is crazy for me, for one. And two, it just shows us that, like, you know, all the time they don't celebrate us like they should be. They don't celebrate our greats like they really need to be. And I gotta shout out Regina because she actually directed me when I was in Insecure, and she's the most humble, the most talented, the most beautiful actress, director, like just person in the world. So shout out to Regina King. We love you.
Okay, Ton, I'm jealous. Can I just say that Ton actually has a Romeo story? Romeo shut down this episode.
Huh?
That is
I had that Romeo story.
I had to go through my Rolodex and find me a good story to compete with Romeo, because Romeo being and listen.
You know what?
I can't.
I got a story about one of those stars that's supposed to be on there, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. You know, I'm just saying.
Right. I mean, you know, Romeo, you can keep that to yourself. I don't have any interesting stories like these two, but growing up in LA, Nipsey did so much for the community that I'm just so happy to see it being recognized. Even though he's not alive to see it, I know he's watching over us, and I hope we're making him proud.
Yeah.
Exactly. Love that.
Absolutely.
Hey, Tracee Ellis Ross too. I'm not mad at that one. I'm not mad at Tracee
It's
Ellis
a very
Ross.
wait.
That's one of my all-time favorite crushes right there, and talents in Hollywood, and one of my favorite co-stars, Anton. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just before
I knew it.
to go off about how to story with who. I'm gonna move on. I want to know who you guys think deserves a star in 2023, because let me just list off some people that I was surprised didn't already have a star. Denzel Washington doesn't have a star. Jay-Z doesn't have a star. Prince. Who else was on there? Madonna, I believe, was on there. There's a lot of people who you would think, Michael Jordan, who you would think would have a star, but
Man,
don't.
Jamie, where you did this research from? Gen
Yeah,
Z?
nah, because that's a little crazy.
That can't be real.
Yeah.
No, but I
Another person that doesn't have
was shocked that Oprah does not have a star yet. That had me shook. I was like, what? She's one of the most powerful and influential Black women in the industry. So I just didn't understand that at all.
Wait, y'all, Jazz. Maybe it's not good to have a star. That's all I'm saying.
At this point.
Right.
Hey,
But
I'm not just gonna say this because Romeo is here, but based on the list of requirements and the resumes of some of the musicians that already have a star, how does Master P not have a star yet?
Good question.
And I feel like we all need to start the campaign for Master P to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Okay, in the mix, Master P 2023. I'm just saying.
Man,
no, Nipsey said it best, man. That's why I always respected that, man. Even while he was here, every time I see him, I'll be like, I appreciate the roses you give to my dad while you're here, because Nips was like, your pops need to have statues. Like, he inspired and changed the hip hop industry. Like, we're able to make hundreds of millions in real money because of your pops and what he did in the music industry as a mogul. So he deserved more than stars. This man deserves statues, man. This man is really a blueprint for hip hop and for business. But that's the thing. It's like, if we're independent. So my dad was always an independent mindset. So you got to realize they're not going to reward you when you did it by yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
But we need to change that. Start the petition, Todd.
Come on, I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. I'm 100% with it, man.
Well, on that note, I have some big news coming out of Black Hollywood, aka y'all know my city, ATL. Y'all didn't have to guess that. Period. So they just announced. Wait, time. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Now. We're not that country now. You take it. So they just announced the first class of the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame. The Georgia Entertainment Caucus and the Black American Music Association started this new initiative for our people, period. And this first ever class of celebs will be honored with plaques along the intersection of MLK and Northside Drive in the city. The full inaugural class will include Beyonce, Outkast, Missy Elliott, James Brown, Stevie Wonder, Otis Redding, Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Sean Combs, Usher, Shirley Caesar, and Kirk Franklin. Okay, so this is a list, y'all, but what do y'all think about the list?
Man. I'm saying, like, can we go to that concert? Could you imagine going to that concert? All those headliners on it. Like, I could die and be a happy man.
I can see that for sure.
I was just gonna say, like, ATL, I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all are definitely some trendsetters, you know, to just not too much, not too much, but
I didn't want to be the one to speak. I didn't want to be the one. I was just gonna let y'all speak on it because you see, we're doing some real legendary things over here.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you guys are. It's definitely, you know, groundbreaking. So I'm excited to see how it grows from here for sure.
Nah, this is real A-list, and this is what I love to see, man. This is what the culture should be about. You know, I'm all about giving those roses and putting that light on people who's deserving. And that list that you just said, James Brown, Stevie Wonder, Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, you had Beyonce, Outkast. You know, it's so many people on there. Kirk Franklin. So many people on there that's deserving that. I always tell people, if you change one person's life, you already did your job in this lifetime. But when you change millions of people's lives, that's extraordinary right there. And all of those people on there have changed so many people's lives. So I love to see this. Shout out to ATL, Sade.
Sure.
Cool about it too is the fact that like we were just saying, so many of our Black influential leaders and musicians and actors don't have a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. So it's incredible to see our own people celebrate us the way that we should and give us our own type of recognition and celebration. Yeah. So
you better say that, Anton.
Because if Michael Jordan don't got no star, Master P definitely ain't gonna have no star. That's all I'm saying. I love my pops, but it's like, man, how Michael Jordan don't got no star on the Hollywood Fame?
Crazy, man.